against militant violence. It was to be her last.
I spoke to her before she left, and I was trying to tell her that be careful, and she said what to do. One has to do what one has to do.
Benazir had just finished making her speech inside the stadium, and she got into her armored car. And it was when she was making her way out at this very point that the militants struck.
I was talking to her when she was on the truck, and I was trying to tell her to get back behind the bulletproof glass, but she wouldn't listen.
Despite the sound of gunfire, the government maintained Benazir died from hitting her head after the blast. The area was hosed down soon after, and within hours, the Interior Ministry pointed a finger at Baytullah Masood. Baytullah has always denied responsibility for the attack. He points the finger back at the government.
Why did Musharraf and his officials say that she was not hit by a bullet and died of metal from the roof? And why was the blood washed away?
I don't remember her as in the past sense. I live with her in the present sense, because we keep her in our memory, and we keep her in our presence. We speak to her in the present sense.
Whatever the truth of Benazir's assassination, there can be no doubt about the methods of the militants. Colonel Naeem shows me videos captured during raids which reveal the training of young boys.
No, this is the place where the young people are being motivated and trained for suicide missions by the militants. And these young people are between the age of 10 to 20 years, mostly teenagers. They are indoctrinated, they are misguided, they are given totally different perception of life, putting in their mind that this is a very honorable act and they are very special, like commandos. You know. These boys are very poor, from a very poor family background, and many of them do not have their parents.
There's a lot of boys in the video. I mean, that's 20 boys there?
Now these are the people who are instructors.
What's he doing? He's showing how to cut someone's throat?
Yes, yes. This is another boy, you know.
How old is that boy now? And he's been told to shoot that man in the head?
Should be 8 to 9 years old.
There's a huge crowd there as well.
This is a man who does not know that he is being killed.
It's a public execution.
It's a public execution through a child, and very, very innocent mind. Now this is very cruel, where very young boys are asked to carry out slaughtering.
And this is the horrific thing when they're actually cutting the man's throat. God.
It's very cruel action. You will see this boy, you know, once he's picking up the head of this soldier or this person, he would smile. Now this activity is not preached in any religion in the world. This just cannot be allowed. Cannot be allowed by any religion.
Baytullah Masood is unrepentant. Once he was reluctant to attack the army which he saw as a Pakistani institution. That has changed.
Pakistan is America's slave, and we don't deal with American slaves. Muslims are brothers, and to give you an example, we are one body. And when one arm hurts, the other one will hurt too. We are Muslims and therefore one nation. Our view is that America should stop